today, which is the very first one, which is Mr. Akwa Ibom Governor to unveil a right agenda on tourism at FTA and AGM in Abuja. What's your thought on that particular development, Mr. Minister?
Thank you very much. I think it's always a welcome development when we hear positive news about tourism generally. And for Akwa Ibom, well, it's a good one, I must say, because if you're talking of Akwa Ibom, we know Akwa Ibom to be a tourist destination in Nigeria.
Okay.
Unfortunately, things went a little bit, on the negative side when they have change of government. But it's a good thing to hear that the new government are bringing up the tourism sector in that country to make it more, inviting. So this one that they are doing now, it's a welcome development, I must say.
All right, and now moving on to another one I want to get your thoughts on, which is NTDA boss calls for decoupling of agency from Ministry of Information. How well do you think this will work out for the industry, tourism industry?
This one has been something that we have been clamoring for a while now, I must say. And if you look at it very well, tourism itself ought to have been a stand-alone ministry. Putting them under Ministry of Communication is not something that is really, by and large, because tourism alone can generate a lot of fund, bigger than even oil in Nigeria. So making them stand alone would have been the best option for them. The NANTAP, which is the National Art Theatre, has called on presidents long before now. Even before our president Tinubu came on board, they have been positioned, they have been shouting and been screaming for them to let tourism sector stand as an independent ministry. If they have done that, it will have been it will have really boost Nigerian economy. Because if we look at it from statistics, over 730 billion naira was generated from tourism sector. And if I tell you for now that even tourism sector in Nigeria employ over 2.4 million Nigerians here in Nigeria. So it's big enough, it's large enough, it's independent enough to stand as a sole ministry. And that's why the NTDA chairman, which is Shifolonshaw Koka, has been clamoring for this long before now. We don't have business with communication. Tourism is an industry, is large, like I said, and it's big enough to generate income for Nigeria more than the oil we are all running after.
All right, okay, and for the very last one, I'd like to get your thoughts on, which is the new tourism ministry in Lagos gets new permanent secretary. How well do you think this would play out for the tourism sector?
It will be a good thing for us to have our own thing in Lagos. Say. We have, normally we'll be having our things like that for Lagos State, but our governor has been one man that has been so interested in tourism itself. If you look at it very well, if you look at the Isheshe Day that is coming up, I think August 20, it's one of the reasons why they have to quickly implement the inauguration of the tourism sector for that purpose, so that we can always build our tourism sector in Nigeria. So it's a good one, I must say.
All right, we need to go on a short break. When we come back, it's time for tourism in